What if I told you that the difference between a topper and an average student is not intelligence, not even hard work. It's just 10 minutes. Yes, you heard it right. 10 minutes that decide whether you rise or remain stuck. 10 minutes that quietly shape your confidence, your focus, and your future. Most students don't fail because they don't study. They fail because they don't know how to bounce back. Hey there, Raghu here, a certified memory coach on wheels. Why wheels? Having survived a severe spinal cord injury, I learned that our true power is in the mind. And now I'm on a mission to help students, competitive exam aspirants, stop struggling with rote learning and tap into the infinite potential of their brains using proven memory techniques. And I warmly welcome you today for my podcast. And today's topic is the 10-minute reset formula. Well, let me take back to a moment from my school days. I was on a football field full of energy, running as if the world belonged to me. The ball was in motion, my heart was racing, and then, in a split second, I fell. Very hard. Now, falling was not new. Every player's fall. You get up, you move on. But this time, something was different. I tried to move, and I couldn't. My body just didn't respond. My legs were silent, my hands felt disconnected, and for the next 10 minutes I lay there, completely still. Those 10 minutes didn't feel like time. They felt like a storm trapped in my mind. Questions, fear, confusion, all crashing together. What just happened? Why can't I move? Will I ever get back again? And now tell me, let me ask you something. Have you ever experienced a moment like that? Maybe not on a football field, but inside an exam hall? You are staring at a question paper and suddenly your mind goes blank. Or you get your results and one number hits you so hard that it shakes your confidence. And then what happens? You don't just fall. You stay down for hours, for days, sometimes even for weeks or months, right? That is the real problem. Not the fall itself, but how long you choose to stay on the ground. I have noticed a silent pattern among students. One bad test ruins an entire week. One difficult chapter becomes a permanent fear. One mistake slowly turns into an identity. I am not smart enough. But here's the truth you need to hear today. You're not struggling because you fell. You are struggling because you are taking too long to get back up. Well, back on that football field, after what felt like an eternity, something shifted inside me. Not a big dramatic moment, just a quiet decision. And I didn't suddenly feel strong. I didn't feel confident, but I decided to try. Slowly, the connection came back. A small signal, a tiny response. I pushed through the pain. I willed myself to move, and little by little, I rose and continued playing football. And in that moment, I learned something that no classroom could ever teach me. Getting back up is a skill, and like any skill, it can be trained. This is where the 10-minute reset comes in, because when you face failure, your brain doesn't stay calm. It floods your system with stress. Your thinking becomes cloudy, your focus disappears, and if you try to study in that state, you are not learning. You are just struggling. So instead of focusing yourself, you reset yourself. I meant, instead of forcing yourself, you reset yourself. The 10-minute reset formula is very simple but very powerful. The moment you face a setback, pause. Step away from the book, the paper, the result, whatever triggered that feeling. For 10 minutes, don't fight the situation. Don't scroll endlessly, don't overthink either. Just breathe. Slow, deep breaths. Let your mind settle. Tell yourself one important sentence. This is just a moment, not my identity. And then ask yourself one powerful question. What is the next small step I can take? Not the whole chapter, not the entire syllabus, just the next step. Maybe it's revising one concept, maybe it's solving one question, or maybe it's simply opening the book again. Because success is not built on giant leaps, it is built on small comebacks. From today, I want you to build that what I call cognitive bounce back, the ability to recover fast, not perfectly, not instantly, but consistently. Because the students who succeed are not the ones who never struggle. They are the ones who refuse to stay stuck. So the next time you face a failure, don't label yourself, don't dramatize it, don't stay down longer than necessary. Pause and give yourself 10 minutes. Reset your mind, reclaim your focus, and rise again. Because in the end, it's not about how hard you fall. It's about how quickly you decide to stand back up. I am Raghurama Bhat, your memory coach on wheels. If you found this episode useful, please subscribe to the show. I am going to be bringing you more such content like this straight from the heart with real value that will keep inspiring you to unlock your mind and take action. Keep pushing your limits, and I will catch you up in the next episode. Thank you. Bye-bye.